Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sunderland in Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater, and as always, we are starting with action. It's all the goals you missed since last episode. And we played 3 games, and we got 1 great result and 2 mediocre ones. And the mediocre ones is that we got 2 draws versus 2 teams that are in the lower parts of the table, and we completely dominated both games. We definitely should have been able to beat both of them. The great news is that we managed to beat Nottingham Forest, and they are they're currently in a playoff position in the championship. So they are one of the best teams there, showing that we actually have a good chance to compete if we manage to get promoted for the next season. And we completely dominated the game, but we created twice the amount of chances, but we didn't manage to beat them. We didn't manage to score during normal time, but then we won it on penalties. I think this is a really positive thing, because we definitely have a good chance. I mean, the goal is to get promoted, and during the preseason, yeah, it's a preseason game, can't count it much, but we managed to beat 1 championship team, and now in an actually cup game, in a competitive game, we managed to knock out a team that's not only playing in the championship, but Nottingham Forest is currently in a playoff position for the Premier League. And then, of course, there's nothing to show from the last game, because the last game was a goalless one, so no goals there. But now let's move straight ahead to the league table. So since we picked up 2 draws, things doesn't look too good for us in the table. We are down to 4th place, and we are actually quite a few points behind Barnsley, who have taken the lead of the table. So Barnsley have 27 points, while we only have 22. We need to step it up, because we want to get a straight up promotion, and for that to happen, we need to finish top 2. We definitely don't want to have any unnecessary qualifications where anything can happen. And this is the starting lineups. We are going for the 2 striker formation, and we are playing a route 1 style of tactics. So hopefully that will mean some quick play, some speed, some chance creations. Hopefully, because we really have been dominating all the 3 games between these episodes, and we just need to be able to find the net. So yeah, game on. And as always, when we start this game off, I want to mention thank you to all the guys that support this series. If you're new, press the subscribe button and hit the bell notification. And of course the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. As I said it before, like, that's the main thing you can help me off with this my small channel, is likes. And oh, look at that! As I talk, Maguire shows that it's time to me to be quiet and talk about something else. But yeah, that's the best way you can help a small channel as mine, is by pressing the like button, as using the comments. I always get back to you, so I love to get feedback on this series. And of course, watching this episode. And we have another highlight ASAP coming up. Here is Matthews. Let's be there. Gosh. Bike going for Maguire. Is he going for us? Oh, he hit the woodwork. The keeper managed somehow to save it, and it bounces off the post. But now, this could be bad news for us, because now it is a highlight for Peterborough. But maybe we can turn it around to our side. But highlights is Grigg for Gosh. Gosh into the box. And he finds somebody. He finds Grigg. Will Grigg. And it's his 2nd goal this season. And as I said in the previous episode, sometimes I doubt him because he misses a lot of chances, but I think he's our top goal scorer. So yes, he misses a few chances. He's missed 2 penalties, but I mean, that goal just gave us that safety margin they always want to have in Football Manager. And oh, something happens ASAP from the kickoff. This could be great news, or it could be a terrible nightmare about to start. We're under pressure here by Peterborough, but Maguire wins it back. Maguire's had a really good first half, but we are giving it away, and now we're under pressure again. Focus, lads. It's clear, but it's going to come back quickly. Bennett, just run straight through. Yep, that was a nightmare from the kickoff. Just went straight through, and I feel like that one was too easy. I mean, we are doing decently now, decently cleaning it off, but from here on, like, look at this. He's not even dribbling. He's just running straight through, and nobody tries to stop him for real. Very disappointing. But we are still in the lead, and that showed that we really needed that safety margin, and show some passion, guys. That was not okay. And 2 minutes of extra time, so yeah, a little bit of extra to play, but we should get the halftime whistle now at any moment. So we are in the lead. We are pleased with that. We are creating more chances than them. We are pleased with that too, but this haven't been good enough, basically. So I'm going to tell the lads first off that I am not pleased. I want to go to the tactics screen. I've been focusing on positive, but now we're going to go attacking. It's time to step it up a notch for the second half. So game on. And then we see Peterborough, the first highlight, corner, and where's some? But instead we are bouncing back with another highlight by ourselves. Here's Greg. Greg will long cross for Gooch, and you beauty! Look at that volley from Gooch. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, but Greg, he's really redeemed himself from like earlier penalty misses and so on. Because now he scored 1 goal, got 1 assist, but look at this volley. I mean, it's a good chance, but it's not easy to take a volley like that. And we have picked up a potential in your race. I don't think I'm going to risk anything here. We are going to sub off Brian, and I don't have a left fullback on the bench, so we'll have to go with a right side one that can play there. Because what we can do, we have, let's see, we have Matthews, and he can play on both sides. These lads could just swap it around, and he can sort of kind of ish handle it. Flanagan, of course, can handle the right side. Beautiful. And I think we could actually start thinking about the second sub too. Gooch has been sensational. He has a yellow card, he's really tired, but with 1 goal, 2 assists, I want to keep him on for a little bit longer. I think we're going to go with Ledbetter instead. Haven't been that great, he is tired. So let's bring in Cattermore. But here is Peterborough with a set piece. Passes it around our box. A lot of Peterborough players inside the box. Focus, lads. Ooh, I fought for it. What? Is it a penalty? I thought we were safe. I didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect the penalty at all. It looked fine. I thought, like, yeah, he had it at home to the goalkeeper. Now I think I'm actually going to do some tactical changes now. Because I think we should go a little bit safer now. So let's see which one of the strike. I mean, which one? We're not going to sub Greg. He's been sensational today. We are going to go with Wyke and bring in Honeyman. A little bit more balanced formation, and I'm even considering going even more defensively if needed, because when we conceded 2, that's just not good enough. And we once again see Peterborough with a set piece. This corner is going to come back. Focus, lads, put some pressure on them. Oof. But I don't think that could be the highlight, because that wasn't any dangerous at all. Maybe it's going to happen now. Focus, lads, don't give it away. Don't give it away. Here's Maguire. Maguire breaks through. Beautiful on the left flank. Into the box, and now the cross, and it's Gooch! He kind of gets it for free. After, I think it looked like a big mistake by the defenders. Let's take a look at the replay here. Come on, game, yes. First was this one from Maguire. Beautiful challenge. Then he goes for the early cross, kind of early at least. And yeah, oof, that's a big mistake by the defender. But I don't care. I take a big mistake from the opponent's defenders any day, because my defenders makes too many mistakes. Let's say that it's going to be like a corner number 1000 for Peterborough. And now his question, was that highlight? Or is he going to see something else? Yeah, looks like we might see something else. I'm going to be able to create something special here. Once again, Gooch here. Going for Grigg. Grigg breaks through into the box, and look at that one! My gosh! It's Will Grigg again! And yeah, I apologize for every time I criticize you in this series, Will. Right now, I kind of love you pretty much. Let me look at this clinical finisher. Just down the post. Brilliant. And we've seen 7 goals here today. That's just insane. 7 goals. Often do you see 7 goals in a football game? I mean, guys, 7 goals. Maybe something more to come, but 7 goals is definitely worth a thumbs up for this video. And I think you guys agree. So maybe it's going to be something more. Because here's Gooch again. And we see, oh, no, of course, loses possession. Of course, it's going to be the other way around. Of course, why I'm not surprised. But we are about to head into extra time now. Will we see something else? Yeah, of course, we're going to see more Peterborough. A long throw in and nobody tries to stop him! What? What? We just gave it away again. Take a look at this one. The throw in. Like, nobody cares. Nobody tries to challenge him for it. And then we see that, but that means 8 goals. I'm still confident we're going to win this one. 8 goals is just madness, and it deserves a thumbs up. But this should be the full-time whistle coming up now. But I don't mind us scoring another one before that happens. Come on, lads. Put some pressure on it. We can do it. We have some time. We have some seconds. Be quick now into the box. And that's the full-time whistle. Well, this was a crazy game. I clearly can't be pleased with conceding 3 goals. But scoring 5 is brilliant, because we've really been struggling on the goal scoring department. I mean, in the last 3 games, we only managed to score 1 goal during ordinary time. The other game we won during penalties, and the 3rd game it was a goalless draw. So this is a great step in the right direction. And that, as you can tell from the table, it brings us up into 3rd place. Now we're just breathing down the top teams, and looks like Barnsley picked up a loss. Well, Accrington won because Accrington overtook them. But yeah, we are so close, and we know from this season that championship, we dream about the championship, we want to be in the championship, and we know that we can beat championship teams. But for that to happen, we need to win some more, because we need to get up in top 2 there for a straight up promotion. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.